Now let's understand about the yogic practice which is helpful to make digestive system healthy. So in yogic practice we do so many activities like we do Shatkarma which is body cleansing, asana which is commonly called posture, pranayama which is breathing exercise, and mudra and bandh. Mudra is a hand gesture and bandhas are lock. So in this yogic practice we are going to understand all these things one by one. So let's start with Shatkarma. So in Shatkarma there are so many activities which help to cleanse and detoxify the digestive system. The first Shatkarma is Vaman. Vaman is a practice in which we have to take lukewarm water and we have to put some salt in it. After that we have to take water, and after taking water we have to vomit that water back. So this is a type of Shatkarma which is very helpful to clean your stomach, and it also clean our esophagus. Esophagus is our food pipe and there is so many mucus, extra mucus, sticky fluid lies inside the esophagus. So it removes stomach, biles and mucus as well as food pipe mucus. Second thing we see in Vaman that there is lots of contraindication. Contraindication is the precaution for those people who are suffering from major diseases, like if somebody having cardiac problem, fainting, headache, pain in ear and eye, so these people should avoid the practice of Vaman. As well as if somebody having a problem of bleeding in their stomach, so they should not practice Vaman. So this is all about Vaman, and we have seen benefit and as well as contraindication of Vaman. So next practice is Basti. Basti is commonly called enema. Enema is done with the help of this enema pot, and there is a tube and a duct. So in Basti practice, this Basti practice is inject in the anal part of a intestine. Basically it is cleansing for large intestine, and in this practice the neti pot is fixed into a height and we pour some water on it, and that water there is a duct which is inject into the rectal part of a human. So that rectal part of a human, then we open the pipe of the Basti pot, due to which the water which is in the Basti pot that goes into the large intestine of a person, and that water is against gravity, so that water goes into the whole intestine, and after the whole water goes into intestine, that duct is removed. After that person go for a toilet to remove that stool from the body. So this is the technique of Basti, and in this technique it is very helpful to cleanse large intestine. Okay, and there is some contraindication related to Basti. So we should not attempt Basti while taking meal, and the person suffering from diabetes, piles and anemia, so those people should not practice Basti. And there are children and old persons should not practice Basti. But in normal condition, when somebody is healthy, so they can practice Basti because it's very helpful to remove constipation from the large intestine. Now let's understand about Vastra Dhoti. So Vastra Dhoti is done with a thin cloth, and this thin cloth length is 22 feet. This thin cloth's length is similar to our intestine, and the length of intestine is 22 feet or 6 to 7 meter. If you see feet in meter, so it is 6 to 7 meter. So with the help of this vastra dhoti, it is very thin and long. So we dip that vastra into a water, and after that we take that vastra and we eat that vastra, and that vastra goes to our stomach through food pipe. So after eating this vastra, we have to eat this vastra within 20 minutes. After eating, we have to remove it back from our mouth. So this is the technique of vastra dhoti, and by doing such, we cleanse our stomach, and in stomach there is lots of HCl there and mucus there. So this HCl and mucus is coming back through this vastra. That is why it cleanses all the stomach and esophagus as well. Now let's see the benefit of vastra dhoti. So it cleanses HCl and it also removes Vat, Pitta, Kapha. Vat, Pitta, Kapha, these terms is related to Ayurveda, because according to Ayurveda, our whole body is made up of these three doshas, and these three doshas should be in balanced condition. The quantity of these three doshas should not be too high and should not be too low. It should be balanced condition. So Vata means false air, Pitta means acid, and Kapha is a sticky fluid, basically we called mucus. So with the help of vastra dhoti, we cleanse all these dosha from our stomach and from our food pipe. Got it? Now we see about the contraindication related to vastra dhoti. So the person who is suffering from peptic ulcer means there is a ulcers happen in stomach. So that person who is suffering from these ulcer, they should not practice vastra dhoti. Otherwise, a healthy person can practice